Jorge Perez announced that he is retiring from comics, and that is good, because I am meant to be doing a review of this story with his art in. So it was really nice of him to synergize an enormous life decision with my videos. I mean, I didn't even have that many subscribers, but it was nice of him. This is Justice League of America. Someone out there probably gets really annoyed when I didn't say of America sometimes. This is issue 184, and it is the second part of the big Christmas crossover with the Justice League and Jack Quimby's Eternals. There's the big baddie there, Darkseid, and a really good cover this, and I'm not actually a huge fan of Jorge Perez, but I think it is. Well, it's two reasons. Firstly, he has drawn loads of abysmal Kurt Busey stories, so he's kind of guilty by association. Secondly, I find he was too happy to settle into the role of a one-trick pony. It seems a lot of his appeal is squeezing characters into images, fitting as many different characters as he could into a single panel. And that is commendable, but it's a trick that stops being impressive. And that's not to say, like, the poster he did of all the Avengers isn't fantastic, but, like, well, Christmas on Infinite Earths. Just go on and watch my review of Christmas on Infinite Earths number 10. This is a good cover though. We've got Darkseid, he's looking evil and epic, and we've got the characters all around him, the Justice League and the Eternals. We have got Superman, Miss Miracles, Firelord, Wonder Woman, Danny DeVito, Green Lanterns, Jordan Halbert, Batman, Miracle Man, this one is Onion, Batman's daughter, Mockingbird, Dr. Fate, and Supergirl. And as I said last issue, this is a really good set of characters. This is a good image as well. The story is that the Justice League, they have been brought to help the Eternals, and the baddies, they are trying to bring Darkseid back to life. Look, there he is, another decent image. I do, however, call Mr. Shenanigans on this beam here. I feel like this whole column here, it was meant to have the credits running across it, not just at the bottom here. It's just really peculiar that we have got so much blank space there. And Darkseid, he has come back to life, and Firelord, Supergirl and Onion, they are there, and they are like, oh shit, it is Darkseid. And these fellas down here, they are the baddies. They were the ones that built the machine to bring Darkseid back, and the heroes, they attack the baddies, and weirdly enough, you can play as this fella on Lego DC Super Baddies. You can't play as Supergirl though, but you can play as him. It's just weird that. By the way, nobody said they would like to see me play that game, show off their Spectre and stuff, so I guess I won't. Supergirl and Firelord, they flirt, and this bit is fun. We have got the baddie, he looks one way, he sees that Onion is coming, then he looks the other way and he sees Supergirl is coming, and then they both punch him. It is a fun little visual from Jorge Perez. One that he has reused verbatim straight from Avengers 156, when we had a scene where Division and Wonder Man, they both punched the baddie together. So I rate this D+. See me after class. And this guy here, he is called the Fiddler. He's not on a roof, but he is playing the fiddle. And he's playing it so badly that they all feel ill. And he beats them. I mean, these are some really powerful heroes. Onion, Firelord and Supergirl. And they have just been beat by a fiddle. Comics are mental, aren't they? Now we are at Granny Grunt's orphanage, where all the poor children are tortured. And we are with some more of the team. We've got Superman, Miss Miracles, Wonder Woman, and there's a hostess advert there with Stephen Altman, and he is selling cupcakes. And this is a better Stephen Altman story than his current series. And look at that there. Here is something that Jorge Perez probably wasn't complimented on enough. This is a good image. It's a design, and it shows like actual flourish, away from him just drawing like big images of loads of characters with detail. This is like very interesting. It's conceptual. It's very good. And the Justice League, they find out that all the underground rebels are just children. And one of them guns, love, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. And that panel down there, that is a weird shadow, isn't it? And the Justice League, they decide to help the children, and this page fell out, which is dead annoying. I didn't know the best way to go about putting it back in. Most of it is just an advert, but we have got story pages on the other side, so it is important. And these are issues, they aren't worth a tremendous amount, but they are worth something. And if you have a look, the staple holes, they aren't like damaged or utterly destroyed, so it's probably possible that this could be remedied. Like, I'm not looking to sell these on. This is my collection. I read it. I just want the best way to fix this that at the same time makes it look undamaged. Like, because I might die one day and someone might want to sell them. Or SJW Spider-Man, one day he might dox us and I get fired or something, and I start to struggle to make ends meet, and I have to sell off all my comics, and I'd probably start self-harming again, and I'd be bounced back to secondary care, and I'd have to go on the dole, and so yeah, can you help us? I want to try and fix this. It's a good comic. I want it to be in top shape. So here we are seeing Darkseid coming back, and he is all rock here. And I said this was maybe the first story where the Justice League fight Darkseid. And I looked into it and I was right, it is. This page has fallen out as well, hasn't it? So that is annoying. The whole thing's falling apart. It seems the top staple is loose. So I'm going to have to fix this somehow. Here we are with Dr. Fates, Danny DeVito and Green Lanterns. They liberated a concentration camp, and they have found that Mentor was a prisoner, and he is like the big king of all the Eternals. I'll be honest with you, realising this comic is more broken than I thought has genuinely upset us. Dr. Fates, again, he is the most useful one. He uses his magic, the free Mentor. Now we are with the stealth team, the kind of scout team. We've got Mockingbird, Chelsea Kane and Batman. They are climbing up Darkseid's castle, and inside Miracle Man, they have been sneaking into his castle, and they find out that Darkseid is gonna destroy Earth and replace it with Apocalypse. What a naughty guy. To be continued. Despite the pages falling out, this is a good comic. I like the story. It's set up well, and Darkseid is really written up to be a big deal. Good art by Jorge Perez before he started homing it in and just doing big pieces with like 100 characters in it. And if anyone knows how I can fix this, please help us out. I've got another comic that is like this too. The cover has fallen off. So I really do need the help. I can't find out online except for when it is books with like proper binding and glue. Comics are held together with staples mostly. I rate this comic 7 thumbs up.